So here we are in Fuengirolia. Time now is 5 to 9 at night and it's the 9th of July 2022. We arrived about 3 days ago, 2 days ago on the 7th, and we've already been up and down the strip, this main beachfront road a couple of times, and we're just going down it again now. We're stopping at a hotel just behind us called the Occidental. Quite a nice hotel, quite smart. It's it's been pretty good and pretty clean, hasn't it?
Very nice.
Yeah. So this is the main sort of beachfront road. You can see the sea view over there, and everyone walks down both sides, left and right. On this side, you tend to find that there's a lot of restaurants on the left-hand side, and then on the right-hand side over here, on the seafront where the beach is, there's a restaurant probably around about every 150, maybe 200 metres. We had a meal in one of them the other night. I thought it was really good. Had a steak. It was, so you can see the one here on the right-hand side, the La Ponderosa. And then here on the left-hand side, you can see various bars, Mediterranean style, as you'd expect. Interestingly, we've been past this sushi place, Sushi and Grill, Japanese place, Japanese cuisine. We've been here, we've not been in and had anything to eat, but every time we come past, this place is absolutely packed. It must be pretty good if you like sushi. Not really for me, but certainly a busy place. So it's sort of 9 o'clock at night, and you can see that people are sort of dressed up and ready to go out. The temperature's been pretty perfect actually. It's been about 29-30 degrees each day. It's cooled off quite a lot now, so it's shorts and t-shirt. So we wasn't quite sure what these are on the left, but we think these are sort of accommodation, and up above you can see all the apartments, and then back down to street level. You've obviously got your cash machine if you need an ATM, and then there's souvenir shops. This looks like it's owned by a Chinese lady, Wang Tu, whatever. Yep, so it's a Chinese-owned souvenir shop. She's selling all the typical souvenirs that you would normally expect.
There's a lot to do for the kids on the beach as well.
Oh yeah, over on the beach, you can see the kids bouncing around. But earlier today, they had this massive, blow-up slide and splash park in the middle of the sea. Not quite sure how they do that with the generators and getting air. It's like a big blow-up bouncy castle that they just put in the middle of the sea. There's a rental place there for bikes and scooters and everything you need.
And also, it's very dog-friendly as well, isn't it?
Oh yeah,
Lots
see
of
the dogs over there. You will see lots of dogs. We sat in a bar earlier today, and a lady let a dog off the leash. It was only a little, Shih Tzu type dog. It come running straight over to me and started licking my leg and wanted to jump on my knee. You can see the dogs there. So if you're dog lovers, this is an ideal place. So an ideal place to walk your dogs. Another dog there just at the restaurant. Everywhere we've been, they've been very friendly with dogs. The roads and the pavements, just super clean. Everything's been really clean and really good. I've been quite surprised with that. It's a bit like the hotel really. We was only talking about that just before we come out.
Well, that's how you watch the Grand Prix. It's closed now.
Oh yeah. There's a bar there called the Bee's Knees. Went to Benidorm in about 1982. It was just at the time of the World Cup, the 82 World Cup in Spain. and there was a bar there called the Bee's Knees. It was absolutely fantastic bar, live music every night. So it was interesting the other day just walking past there and seeing a bar called the Bee's Knees. We called in there the other day and had a drink. This Tahiti bar. That was quite a nice bar. And again, you've got the souvenir shops. Momag. We sat in there a bit earlier, but we noticed it's a restaurant, and we didn't really want to take up table space for punters in the restaurant. We was only having a couple of drinks and we were walking down, so we didn't stay. But it looked quite nice. Yeah. So I was saying about the temperature. It's absolutely perfect at the minute. The temperature has dropped. It's about 29-30 during the day, but it's dropped down. Must be about 18-20 now. There's a nice cool breeze. Sun's obviously going down. We haven't quite worked out yet what time the sun sets. We drove down from Madrid down to Fuengirolia, and we was estimating that we thought the sun might set around about 7:30 from memory. We were way out.
Yeah. Well, no, I did originally say 10 o'clock, and you said that's too late. And what time was it? It was about 10 o'clock?
It was about 9:15, I reckon.
Yeah.
Maybe 10 o'clock when the sun sets. Certainly not 7.
Yeah.
So now it's 9 o'clock, it's still really light. Probably about an hour to go.
Do I have a walk down there?
Yeah. So we're going to turn left here. I think someone told us that this is the old town.
It's called the fish something now, isn't it? They said.
Fish Street, fish strip or something.
Yeah, the fish strip, that was it.
So we walked down here the other day and we went in a bar called the Britannia Bar, which seems to be predominantly Irish. The lady serving us was Irish, and everyone else we were talking to were Irish, weren't they?
Actually, the guy was from Leeds who was talking.
Oh, we were talking to a guy from Leeds, an electrician from Leeds. Don't think we ever found out his name.
Oh, we never told us that.
What a great guy. We ended up chatting to him for about an hour or two, and quite funny actually, because he was an electrician and he's been sparking in the UK, and he was 73 years old. Quite proud of being an electrician.
People want to hear about the guy that we
probably
met
don't
that
wanna
was
know
an
about him.
electrician.
So you can see, look at these beautiful streets. Look at the houses. Absolutely fantastic. This is proper traditional Spain. Not quite sure what's down there. We've not been down here.
No, I've not been down here before.
Oh, we have hired a car. So we drove down from Madrid. We hired a car from Sist. Quite a nice car. A little bit bigger than what we thought. So I think the key thing here in Spain, if you're going to come now, get a really small car. It's probably going to be cheaper as well. But the streets are so narrow, and the parking, if you could get a Mini, it'd be ideal. Or, a little Fiat.
Not many parking spaces, is there?
Fiat 500, bang on, just what you need. Or, probably, I don't even know if they make them anymore, Ford Fiestas. But, a Golf is probably...
A moped would be perfect.
Yeah, a moped's perfect.
If it's just a couple, two of you, a moped's perfect.
A Golf is maybe a little bit too big, so that you get an idea what we're talking about. So we just took a little break there looking at an estate agent shop window, just to try and get a gauge of what the value of property is there. And this is how sort of narrow the street is. You can see cars driving down, everybody parks on the left hand side for the drivers. When you get to the corners, it's really tough. You got to take wide swings to get around those corners, so the smaller the car, the better. And if you see a parking spot, your reverse parking skills have got to be absolutely fantastic to get in here. So the smaller, the better. They have all these like tapas bars. There's street art. So we've got these like tapas bars. There you go, there's a traditional sort of Spanish street. I think it's a combination of city living and hotels, bars and restaurants. Look at this. Got these cornflake tins. Old school cornflake tins
Oh
and
my god, look
mugs.
at that mugs. The tea mugs.
ET. A guitar in the corner. No way, look at those cornflake tins at the top.
Yeah.
That'd be nice in the villa.
Yeah.
And the bread bins, look at the bread bins.
Cold one. Oh, it's well quirky,
Yeah. Nice little quirky shop. You have to remember where it is when you.
characters, well, do you know that? Like, they're cute.
Yeah. If you come back with your mum, you remember where this is. So you got these like little bars down the side streets. Absolutely fantastic. I'll follow you.
Goat, I don't know what that is at the bottom. We'll go down there. We've not been down there before.
So we'll walk down. And these look quite nice. We'll walk down here.
Yeah.
So they got like these,
Well,
not just like the
lost.
street bars. I mean, look at this house there. Absolutely stunning.
What's the sale as well?
So, as you can see, we've wandered off the main strip, and then you sort of get into these little old town streets, and there's all these like little bars and restaurants just off the side.
This is where we was the other night. This is the Britannia bar.
Oh right,
I think, isn't it? I don't
not
know.
so sure.
No, totally ignore me. It's okay. I don't know what I'm talking about.
So you got all these like little. Yeah, I think it is.
No, it's not.
I'm not too sure.
I don't know.
Hello, hola. Oh, little dog.
Oh no, isn't he cute? I want to take him home.
Electric shop.
We drove.
We drove miles today looking for an electric shop. That's how we know the streets are so quirky and difficult to manoeuvre through. And we was at the pool and we got one of these little tablet speakers. Your speaker is ready to connect. And then the battery died after about 20 minutes. So we decided to nip out and get a little bit more expensive speaker. We was looking for the Bose one. We've got one of those back home. Forgot to pack it and bring it. Couldn't find it, but we ended up getting this Max-Fi. Pretty smart.
It's alright.
It's like a Philips. Cracking little speaker. Worked a treat. We spent pretty much all day at the pool. We had a wander out a bit later on. We managed to get the speaker working at the pool. It was fantastic. And then we had a wander out later and had a few beers. We've been home since, had a little bit of snooze, and now we're back
Yeah,
out.
it's packed.
Oh my word. This looks to be like some sort of square. Colon. This looks like the place to be. We didn't even know. We sort of managed to stumble on this by accident. You can see it's really busy. I don't know what the drill is here, but they all look packed. So whether you just like walking off the street, I'm not too sure. I'm stood in the middle of the square. I'll just give a panoramic view so you can see what's going on. Oh, yeah.
It smells beautiful.
Yeah, if you had smelly vision.
Oh my goodness.
All you can smell is like pizzas. It's lovely.
And garlic.
Garlic. Yeah.
I wasn't hungry, but now I'm feeling a bit hungry.
There's Bubba Bar in the corner there.
Go out down there.
Yeah, can have a walk. This Colon looks nice. That looks like to be the busiest. I don't know. These down here look to be pretty busy. I don't know if you can just walk in off the street, but they all look absolutely full. So I don't know if you have to book or what. Anyway, we just stumbled across this by accident. We're gonna have a walk down here. Havana Bar, that looks okay. Bubba Bar. I'm not sure that's the Forrest Gump Bubba Bar from New York in Times Square. And they do shrimp. So, I think we stumbled upon the right place here, Claire.
Yeah, just a bit. I think that sleep earlier on didn't look good.
Yeah. I've not heard much live music yet. Everyone keeps telling us that there's loads of live music. We keep looking for bands and guitarists. In the hotel that we've been in the Occidental, which is a good kilometre behind us, they have had entertainment on each night. Yeah, look at these hats, Claire. Claire, oh. Quirky hat shop. I like that.
Yeah.
I think I might get something like that. That's pretty smart. So 72 euros, that's what, about 50 quid. That's about 250 dirhams for a nice hat. We might come back down here tomorrow and get that. I like that hat. So yeah, we're at the Occidental where we're staying. They've got entertainment on each night. That's quite a funny story.
Don't keep on walking.
Let's have a walk down here to the right. We arrived at the hotel and you could hear the singer in the background in the bar. And looks like another square down here, Claire. And you could hear the singer in the background in the bar. So Claire said, do you have artists on? And the woman said, yeah, that's the professional singer. He's on stage now. Claire said, I thought that was karaoke. Should have seen her face. I was thinking, if it's karaoke, he's better than me. So this looks, oh, this is the church square. We've had a good drive round Spain and all around the local little areas.
That talk's not going anywhere.
Alarin El Grande was an area that we went down. That was absolutely awesome. And then there's Coin, which we thought was coin, but it's not, it's called Coin. But each one of these little areas that we've been to, they've got these quirky little squares and they have a church in the middle. I mean, look at this one. It's absolutely fantastic. Really proper traditional Spanish church. And you can see here the square. We've been told that each of these little villages, New Year's Eve and Christmas is supposed to be absolutely fantastic. And basically in each of the villages, everybody in New Year's Eve piles into the square and they all have like drinks and celebrate all the way through New Year. And it's supposed to be absolutely phenomenal. So yeah, you can see all the traditional architecture in the background, and then the new architecture. It's
almost down there?
Yeah, through the years you can see how a mural there on the top of the wall, the apartments and the streets and the square.
That's what you call a door there, though. They've seen the church door?
Yeah, the church door. Look at that. It's absolutely fantastic. And then the bell tower. I wonder if they ring the bells during the weekend or.
Well, we've not heard them, have we?
No. So, this looks like some sort of like traditional bus stop. I'm wondering what that is down there. And it's like metro or something.
Yeah. So I'll go down that street there?
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, this is about as far as we've ventured. We've only been here 2 days. Thought we'd have a walk round. I can't believe we just hit that square randomly.
I know.
There's like quirky little ways just over here. That looks quite nice down there. But yeah, we'll go over here. I'm just fascinated by the architecture. The windows and the balconies and how close the streets are together. Oh, I see a horse and carriage in the background. We seen one down the beachfront the other day, didn't we?
Yeah.
There's another estate agent over there if you have a quick look. They seem to blend it really well with like new and old. As we just get round this little, just to the left, you see the new cash machines, latest new technologies that blended in like this history of the traditional Spanish village. Oh, this car's coming. These look like a traditional Spanish shop selling ladies' clothes, not like, you know,
proper boutique.
It's not like Debenhams. I think we should look for somewhere to get some tapas and a couple of drinks now, love. Not quite sure what this is. Looks like they've built something in the square. Comments below if you know what this building is, because I've got no idea. It's like some sort of old library or something. Maybe a little small museum, I don't know. The new construction in the middle of the square. I think this is another square, this is a different square. Oh, same one, back to...
Yeah.
Done a loop, come back to the same square. So if you're planning to come out to Spain, this is Fuengirolia. This is, I think, the old town. And obviously the currency here is euro. They'll probably try and take advantage if you're coming from Dubai, because the exchange rate is phenomenal at the moment. The pound is really low. You'll get a lot more for your money if you're exchanging from dirhams to euros. So I think we are going to call it a day. And thanks for watching. If you've been drinking in any bars or had any to eat, if you've seen anything that you've been here before in the past, feel free to comment below. Tell us what your experience was like. And if you could make any recommendations of which bars you would recommend that we go to, yeah, give us a shout and drop us a comment. Don't forget, like, subscribe and comment. Take care. Bye.